Hello, witches on a budget, which I think is most of us. Welcome. I find that a lot of the videos on here from the Dollar Tree and other kind of budget-friendly videos are more popular than anything else, and I think that's because a lot of us are really thriving for simplicity and, watching these other kind of TikTokers, especially Instagrammers with their huge crystals and these beautiful ornate altars. It's pretty, but it's not attainable for a lot of us. So someone actually finally put out a book on that whole idea. It's called Witchcraft on a Shoestring, Practicing the Craft Without Breaking Your Budget by Deborah Blake. It's published by Cross Crow Books. And I have to say, this is worth spending some of your budget money on. Deborah Blake really is gone all comprehensive here. She talks about the books in her own personal library that she prefers. She goes through, free resources from the internet and different things, the basic understanding of magic. And then she goes through like the different things that you'd find on an altar and how to make them yourselves, or how to make them, how to represent them cheaply or on a budget. And I've never had a goddess or god statue because I've never really found one I liked, but they're also very expensive. And she talks in here about, using found objects like a hold stone or a seashell to represent the goddess. And so I really love that. I love that it's getting back to basics. And then there's all kinds of DIY projects in here, which I think if you are a pagan parent would be really, really fun to do, or with a group of friends or on your own. I love doing crafts because then you can imbue your magic during the whole process as well. And then there's a whole section on the Wheel of the Year and different recipes and projects to do for the Wheel of the Year that don't cost a lot of money, really super cheap ideas, but good ideas, right? So not something that's gonna look cheap or feel cheap to you. It's just like simple, going back to basics. And then just a lot of different dishes, lots of recipes. Overall, I would really recommend this book to anybody who is either beginning on this path or wanting to get back to basics, right? Wanting to go back to simpler times. I know I started my journey as a teen, and so I had no money. And so definitely had to get creative and would make a lot of stuff with my friends. And our altars were mainly found objects or thrifted objects. And there's something really beautiful about that, about the search for the object, or it's very special to go and kind of make the thing yourself instead of buying it on Amazon or something like that. So highly recommend Witchcraft on a Shoestring.